All right, I'm going to read a little bit from this book to kick us off, The Inner Work from Matt and Ash. We're starting in towards the end of the book here with the theme of consciousness that is ease. We're in the healing themes of consciousness right now. And so we're on our way up, right, to ascension and transcendence and living that joy filled life. And here we are at the theme of ease. So the archetype is the impartial. It's an impartial archetype. The root program is non-confrontational and maintain status quo. Remember, this is the theme of ease. Triggers that keep you stuck here are confrontation, more energy required, and aspiration. So let us skip forward here to the overview of ease so you can get a sense of it. Traversing through the wounded themes of consciousness can be an exhausting experience depending on our layers of trauma and how tight the ego clings. Due to this, there may emerge an attraction to the calm of not participating on either side anymore. The theme of ease knows the hardest and scariest part is over, but we are not necessarily ready to keep exploring higher themes of consciousness either. Having the courage to look at ourselves honestly, we can be utterly terrifying and numbing. Let me read that again. Having the courage to look at ourselves honestly can be utterly terrifying and numbing to the ego. Thus, to have made it this far is already absolutely remarkable and worthy of rest, especially if we had to begin our journey completely immersed in traumas of rejection. Ease is the feeling of the war is over, love prevailed. I don't want to ever fight again. Thus, after the courageous hero returns from the inner battle with the ego, we may want to find a neutral, passive, resting state. The theme of ease is satisfied knowing there are no more enemies to fight, and there is no need to be confrontational within ourselves or with others. In the theme of ease, we reach a place where we don't need or have to change anything and can instead just remain uninvolved and trust innate consequences will take care of it. Accountability needs to solve problems, fix things, make changes, and demonstrate its dedication, whereas ease is non-confrontational, isn't interested in the problems, doesn't need to make any changes, and overall is easygoing and responsible. We are satisfied and confident in how far we've come and feel content to maintain status quo. Nothing missing, but also nothing improving either. Therefore, we are less concerned with trying to right any wrongs and would rather just let the world handle itself. Our sense of power and self-esteem have begun to be internalized, and therefore we win or lose the competition. Whether we win or lose the competition doesn't really matter as much anymore. Ease, therefore, doesn't want to make any waves and is confident it will be okay no matter what happens. While it is nice to be at ease with life, we will eventually come to realize it is even more rewarding to affirm and love life back through self-motivated, inspired action. Triggers that keep us stuck here. The theme of ease, if lingered in for too long, becomes the theme of complacency and can hinder further spiritual development. We may resort to resting in ease anytime there is confrontation or more effort required to go above and beyond the status quo. This is because we may feel exhausted from facing the challenges of life with courage and accountability, whether internally with our ego and past emotional wounds, or with the world and other people. In the theme of ease, we will crave rest, retirement, contentment, and will feel uninterested by the thought of having to keep putting more energy into our life. Accompanying thoughts for the theme of ease are things like, to each their own, I'm happy with what I have, I don't need to accomplish anything anymore, Where are you trying to get? Live and let live. It's none of my business. Arguing won't change anything. If this doesn't work out, something else will. Everything tends to be fine in the end. There's no need to get so worked up. Everyone just needs to relax and stop fighting. Trust in the goodness of life. Just go with the flow. There is nothing to fix. The world doesn't need fixing. We all just need to enjoy what we have been given. Looking for problems creates problems. Just let it go. Transcendence. Once we feel comfortable with this newfound ease and non-confrontational view of life, we can progress to even grander states of joy and expression of our true self. We do this by seeing that when we voluntarily give more to life, it only seems to give back even more as well. While accountability participated out of duty and responsibility, the next stage of evolution is to participate with a willingness and self-motivation to share our gifts and talents out of gratitude and the joy of inspiration. Thus, eagerness to continue self-development for the sake of uplifting ourselves and others is more rewarding than maintaining the status quo. Through voluntary, inspired participation with life, we get to enjoy even more self-esteem and the joys of succeeding at our ambitions. The theme of ease, therefore, is transcended through re-engagement with life, this time not out of any need or obligation, but out of aspiration and excitement. New narrative. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to positively impact the world. What I do matters. I have something unique to give. I have talents to share that were given specifically to me. I uplift others. The more I give, the more I enjoy. My involvement benefits the world. My dreams and ambitions were given to me for a reason. I have a unique purpose. I am motivated. I am inspired. I am needed. I am driven. My future is positive and bright. I can do anything I set my mind to. I am a success. My life is a success. I am talented. I am capable. Anything is possible. I have no limits except the ones I place on myself. All right, that concludes the theme of ease. I hope that resonated with you on some level, and you get a sense for what brings you into the theme of ease and what catalyzes you to keep rising up in the themes of consciousness. So the next theme that we're going to cover in the next video is going to be self-motivation. Self-motivation comes next after ease. All right, and that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading out of the inner work, and I hope you know that I have a tribe where we study these things, and we meet every week, and we do some group reading, and we study the concepts in very powerful texts like this one. And we also meet and we meditate and do breath work as well every week. So if you're interested in some accountability and doing the work that's going to lead to rising up in your life and raising your frequency of vibration, give me a comment down below, or comment tribe down in the comments, and I'll make sure that we hook you up with an exclusive invite. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.